And it doesn't look like 2 o'clock, but it is. And the next contestant coming up is Hoelscher. Give him a hand, please.
I lie to myself. I cheat myself. When I set a goal and I don't tell anyone about it, it allows me to cheat. So my question to you is, who knows you best? Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, dignitaries in the room, and welcome guests, who knows you best? I learned that when I want to see the limitations that I place on myself, I go to the gym. Because when I'm at the gym by myself, I can cheat, I cannot work as hard, I cannot push myself. It wasn't until I met my current personal trainer, Oliver, that I really saw how much potential lies within my body. I started losing weight over a year ago, over 40 pounds, 6 months, doing various kickboxing classes 3-4 times a week with this personal trainer named Oliver. He saw the dedication in my heart, how much effort I put in it, and the results I was getting. And so he decided to take me under his wing and to be my personal trainer just so that he would have someone to work out with, because he knows how he can cheat himself. So when we started working out, he took me to a place in the gym that I'd never been before. See, when you start going to a gym and you don't see yourself as a gym person, you just start on the elliptical machine or the treadmills because they're safe. Nobody's looking at you. You program the machine and it's just between you and the machine, and when you stop, boop, it stops too. It took me a while to get the courage to go to the classes, because the classes are mostly filled with women, and I was one of 2 or 3 guys there. But eventually I went from the back of the room, clumsy, not knowing what I could do, to the front of the room, being a role model for the class. So you think you have to know what you're doing before you go to the gym, but always remember, it's the sweat that equals respect. So the more out of shape you are, the more you're going to sweat, and the more respect you're going to get. And when you look at the big, strong Arnold Schwarzenegger guys, and the women in their beautiful workout clothes that aren't sweating, don't worry about it. Because they don't get any respect. They already put their time in. They're just showing off. This is your time. When I want to see those limitations that I put on myself, I go to the leg press machine. It's a very intimidating machine to work your quadriceps because you have to lie like an astronaut in the space shuttle ready to take off on your back. You have this big black plate in front of you that you push with your feet. But that black plate becomes a movie screen of all the fears and intimidations that you have in your mind. When I started on that machine, we put 50 pounds on it. Every woman in the gym could leg press more than what I was starting with. I had to face my embarrassment, my lack of knowledge, and just accept the fact that I had to start somewhere. Within 3 months, I was up to 200 pounds. I had 3 plates on the machine. And then we worked up to 4, and then 5. And I thought, I'm leg pressing 450 pounds. This feels great. Took my BlackBerry out. I'm like, Oliver, take a picture. Now, he said, when you get to 7 plates, we can take another picture. And I thought, well, how long is that going to take? Doesn't matter. 2 months, 3 months, someday we'll push it. That day came in December, about 3 months later. We were working out on the leg press machine, and I did 4 plates, 5 plates. We added the 6th, we added the 7th, and I was able to do 10 repetitions. I was so excited. I got off that machine, and I was like, yes, 7, I did it. Get the phone out, take a picture. And Oliver was just standing there. calmly. He's like, we're not going to take a picture yet. We're not done. What do you mean we're not done? We said that I just did 7. We're not done yet. He put the 8th plate on the machine. I sat back down and did it again. That time, I had a problem. See, to support the weight on the leg press machine, you have to shift a little handle. It's like taking a manual transmission car and trying to get it in reverse. You got to go down, back, and off to the side. And at that 8th plate, with the stress in my legs, I couldn't get the lever on. I started shaking. Bam! When my legs gave in, and that weight came crashing down on me, my heart started to pump. Now, luckily, there's a safety on the machine that catches the weight. But now, I had accomplished my goal, I had scared myself to death, and I wanted some respect. I did it! And Oliver just looked at me and said, you're not done yet. He put the weight back up. See, the other nice thing about when you have somebody who knows you best, they should be able to do whatever they're asking you to do. And he was able to do the same amount of weight I was doing. When he added the 9th plate to the machine, I looked at him and said, Oliver, when are we going to stop? He's like, now the machine is full. Do it. I sat down and I was able to do 6 repetitions, 3 times, with 9 plates on the machine. 810 pounds. Do I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Do I look like a gym freak? No. And I didn't see it up here in my head. It wasn't until I had someone like Oliver, who knows me best, that he was able to bring all that potential out of me. So when you're trying to accomplish something in your life, ask yourself, who knows you best? Mr. Contest Master.